So hi there guys, welcome back. This is part 6 of our Pokemon Ruby Destiny Reign of Legends walkthrough. Here we are still on Skypath and there is one trainer we missed in the last episode, which is Lady, I think these type of trainer are called, and she has a Skitty. The Skitty goes for Attract, a pretty annoying but at the same time unreliable move. The Attract works like this: you can only use it on Pokemon which have the opposite gender, such as here. Her Skitty is female and my Torchic is male, so Attract will work on it. But here I go to a female Pokemon which is not affected by Attract, so it won't do anything. So here I go for Powder Snow, hoping it will kill. When I think now I could have gone for Encore, so to force him to use Tail Whip again and again, and then otherwise, and like this I would not have to bother with her full restore she used right here. But Ellie's such a beast, she can do anything. She does her tackle and Ellie lifts it with 2 HP and kills Skitty. So good game, lady. What's your name? Let's see. That grows to level 15. Only one level away, so Lady Cindy, yes, that was the name. And we also gain a lot of money from her. So now, I think that this is all we can do for her right now. This other entrance to the Bug Forest leads to the next city, but we can't cross it because we need something else for it that we're gonna get here very soon. So first we go to Pokemon Center, heal up our Pokemon because Master's at Ellie is at 2 HP and Dudley is also in the yellow. Now talk to these trainers here. And they all usually tell you things that you already know. Except this guy. This guy is quite interesting. He gives you HM6 just for free. You don't have to do anything, just talk to him. HM6 contains Rock Smash. In battle, a really weak move. It has only 20 base power, but has a 50% chance to lower your opponent's defense. But still, they are much better fighting moves. So just most likely gonna teach it to my HM Slave, which is my Zigzagoon. So let's explore the city a bit. They don't tell you many interesting things. You already know that Pokemon have their special abilities. Just my Torchic has Blaze, which boosts his Fire type moves if his HP is below 1/3. My Ralts has I believe called Trace. Yeah, Trace copies the ability of the other pokes. And Ellie, my Spheal, has a thick fat. I can't talk today. Which halves the power of Fire and Ice moves. This guy actually thinks it's a good idea to call his Pikachu, just for the sake of nicknaming it. If I nickname a Pokemon, I try to be at least a little bit creative. Also, I'm often not. With this guy, you could trade a Slakoth for a Makuhita. I don't have a Slakoth right now and don't think you can get it in this version up to this point. And here we run into the guy we met at the Bug Forest, chasing after an unknown grunt, which is most likely one of this Luminou Cerenary dudes. This cave is exclusive to the game, but we can't get here until right now. This will actually be the last thing I'm gonna do on this walkthrough. But you have to wait until the end until you find out what's hiding inside this cave. So we missed some buildings here. This building, I don't actually gonna do all of the floors. There's only one thing we can get here, and it's the same as in Ruby and Sapphire. The juggle did not change that much in this game, but in the other games, pretty much everything will be changed. Here we get the Premier Ball. A Premier Ball is like the same as a Pokeball, only the only difference is that it does look cooler. And you can get as much Premier Ball as you want. You just have to buy 10 Pokeballs in a Pokemart and you get a Premier Ball for free. This guy also gives you a pretty useful but not very reliable item. This will be the Quick Claw. The quick claw gives your Pokemon a chance to strike first, even though it is slower than your opponent. I don't exactly know the odds of this happening, but still, it can save you sometimes. These type of items, they're called the Hex items. Also, Bright Powder and Kingstone are included there, so items that are based on luck and percentages, and they are banned from Wi-Fi battles. But I give it to Ellie, because in walkthrough it's always nice to be able to strike first with a slow Pokemon. So now he asks us to help him looking for this Luminou Cerenaries Grunt, who ran where the cave between Veronica and Rentlebud. I think it's called the Veronicatron or the Veronibud. I don't exactly remember its name. So anyway, here is we have to fight some other trainers. This one has a Zigzagoon, not quite big of a deal. I'm just gonna go for a Ember and take it out. So he has one Pokemon remaining on his team, which will be a Taillow. And here's something also quite interesting is gonna happen. I'm gonna explain right now. I go for an Ember and I get a Burn. Usually I would think, yeah, Burn is great on a Pokemon that uses physical attacks. If you think so, you're wrong, because Taillow has a special ability called Guts, which increases its attack by 50% if it's affected by a status problem, and it cancels out the attack drop from the Burn. And I also had a -1 from the Tail Whip, so if he had attacked me, it could have done like half to my Torchic with even with the single peck. That's how powerful this Pokemon is. Swallow is quite a powerful Pokemon in Underused. The only problem is that it's walled by Rock and Steel types, and it's weak to Stealth Rocks and quite fragile. But anyway, this girl has a Spinda. Spinda's probably one of the more useless Pokemon in competitive play. But the special thing about Spinda is that every Spinda you meet in the game will look differently. You see these little spots it has on his head. Every Spinda you meet has a different pattern. None of them will be the same. Well, as I said, for competitive play, they are very, very useless, quite weak and stuff. So Dudley is about to learn Peck. I'm gonna get rid of energy focus energy, not a bit. I think because I'm never gonna use this move, and Growl can still be useful against some gym leaders maybe. But hey, let's see. Dudley's finally evolving. And hey, we've got ourselves a Combusken. Now things are finally gonna get a little more easy. Cause Combusken learns Double Kick now. I'm gonna get rid of Growl just because I'm gonna never use this move. Or most likely never. And Combusken is also part fighting. And so as here it's part fighting, quite a high attack and good special attack. The other stats are not that great actually, but a stab fighting move is always nice to have on your team. So let's go that in, and here we run into a Bug Catcher. I put Master into the front because he's the one is on the lowest level. Unfortunately, Ralsleep needs quite a bit of experience points in this early stage of the game, much more than Spheal and Torchic. So it's not much interesting about here. So I'm just gonna take time to make a little announcement. And tomorrow, on Saturday, I'll go skiing with my family for about a week, and I don't have Wi-Fi, and I don't even take my computer with me. So I won't upload any battles for the next week. I hope you don't mind it. After it, I will most likely do some more Reign of Legends walkthrough, and possibly if I get a good Wi-Fi battle, I will also upload it. So with things said, here on to a Dustox. Dustox is the other possible evolution of how's it called? Wormpool. Yeah, Dustox represents the night, and Beautyfly represents the day, as you might see. Dustox is more the defensive type. It has quite a high special defense and good defense, while Beautyfly is more offensively orientated with good special attack, speed, and attack. So now here is another trainer. It's a hiker. Hiker usually have mountain Pokemon. Just the Hiker Clark has a Geodude. Geodude is I don't actually like Geodude. It doesn't look it looks simple, but I just don't like Geodudes. They're also pretty one-sided, so you can't hardly use them on Wi-Fi just because they are outclassed by pretty much every other rock type in the game, especially Rhyperior, which has a much higher attack and defense than a Golem. It also has much better abilities. So in this confusion, we get a Confusion Hex, 10% Confusion Hex, quite nice. He hits himself, but does not lock himself out, unfortunately for me. Alright, now we take down Geodude. I get Experience Point, as you see it, how slowly this Ralts is actually leveling up. Here's my job, I can 1 KO it with a Confusion, because my job is weak to Psychic and stuff. And we defeated Hiker Clark. So this will be the last trainer we battle on this episode. And you can't get in here until you have done another event we are gonna do most likely in the next episode. Here we find an item, an X special, also one of these X items you can only use in battle, and I'm probably never gonna use it. And here is this Mr. Brineys, I think it's called here, and you have to look for his pet Peko. But this we're gonna do in the next episode. So as I said, there won't be any videos for next week, but if I get back, I'll surely make the next part of the walkthrough. So, hope you enjoyed, and see you till then.